Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Carter inside the three-point line. That one's in, his first shot this game. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Reeves. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And good that time.
In that medium range area, I tell you what, Austin Reeves is a tough cover.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
With the combination of length and strength, Leonard is a hard cover.
The three, good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Crafty move. And Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Kevin, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they set the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Shoots from 12. And it's Williamson missing.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Pass to Clifford. Wow. An even 3-on-3 break. Reeves outside. Corner shot. And Williamson throws it down.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Outside, Levine. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for the Lakers. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to Jang. Nice move. And finished off by Jang. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Sacramento making their last shot. Jackson misses. Pass to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Kings lead by 3.
18. The Lakers. 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Sacramento leading by 3. Outside Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. With a floater, Reeves can't hit. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Team's foul. Carter. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Wallace. Back to Reeves. The 3.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Now Leonard. Nifty move. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Lakers trail by 5. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with 4.
Back to Reeves. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's the Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Ariza. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Jackson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we could be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Basket, good. Williamson's got 8 points. And Clark's something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important as well as the correct angle.
.133 left to play here in the half. And the dunk by Williamson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Williamson right side. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Kings leading. Launches a 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Zach LaVine.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Outside, Levine. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Master Williamson fades back. And the shot goes down. Williamson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Up top, Leonard. Inside. Here's Murray. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Wallace outside. To the wing right side. And stolen by Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
Sacramento on defense. Fires for 3. And no good that time. Outside Ariza. And Ariza with the stop.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Williamson looking it over. Missed inside.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Carter driving to the basket.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Reeves into the lane. And to get open is Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got 8.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that one. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Wallace. And Wallace gets double teamed. Back to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for him.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Here's Carter. Sacramento again missing.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
From deep, Reeves. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Lakers trail. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
High arcing shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Kings foul. Number 17. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:33 left in the third. The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The Kings trailing. And there's the drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
On the wing, Levine. Moves back up. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills there.
Reeves outside. Diving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. They set the pick. Stolen by Robinson. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw good. Reeves.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
Down low. Here's Robinson. The offensive rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles.
42.
Even.
The Lakers, 43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Sacramento has possession. Carter outside. And then Carter with the dunk. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the point.
Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Over in the corner, Williamson. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Here's Williamson. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Murray. Leonard on the wing. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Leonard. Stolen. Jackson with it. Leonard picks him up. The drive by Jackson. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Over Ariza. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. There's a screen by Murray. Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Lakers making a switch here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Reeves tries in. Oh, what a finish.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Ariza outside. Holy cow! What a bailout!
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Murray outside. game. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he is unable to get the second one.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And the Lakers have possession. The lead is 2. Williamson outside. And he jams it in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was one thing. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, you may get an earful later.
From 13, that's off.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Now Murray. Outside Leonard. Here's Carter. Outside Leonard. Missed on the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Leonard! And so Los Angeles take